That's what I'm talking about. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Stats Video Cast. Today we're going to recap this afternoon spring training game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. As the Phillies absolutely destroyed the Yankees in this one by a final score of 15-0. Mickey Moniak and Luke Williams both have 2 homer games. This was just unbelievable. A lot of home runs hit in this one for the Phillies. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. What a great game this was. The Phillies got their first win of spring training yesterday against the Detroit Tigers by a final score of 4-2, and then today they have the first blowout of spring training by a final score of 15-0. This was just unbelievable. Matt Moore started this game for the Phils. He's very, very good. Went 2 innings. Of course, scoreless since we pitched a shutout on this win in 8 innings. We played 8 innings today. Vince Velasquez looked very, very good. Brandon Kinsler looked very, very good. Brian Mitchell looked great. The whole entire pitching staff looked great today. It was just unbelievable. We played so well in this game. We really, really did. We held the Yankees to just 3 hits. 3. What a performance from the Phils today. I am just so stoked about this. It wasn't like we had our big stars in the lineup. It wasn't like we had Harper. We didn't have, Remuto in there. Once again, we have to keep that in mind. So we were still able to do all this. I understand, hey, this is a spring training game. This isn't a regular season game, but, still, I'm really, really stoked about this performance today. This was awesome. This was awesome. And what a better way to start this ball game. And he bombed in the first inning. Scott Kingery homers on a fly ball to left field, his first of the spring. This is a big year for Scott Kingery to prove his worth. After a really, really down year last year, this is huge for him. He really needs to turn it on and step his game up. And once again, it's early in the spring. And he's doing this. This is a good sign. Once again, he got all that one. It wasn't like, went way back there. But he definitely got solid wood on that. As I said, his first home run of the spring, and it's now 1-0 Phillies. That was great to see. I believe that was an off-speed pitch that he waited on, and he uppercutted on it. He just did. Waited on it, and he had a little nice uppercut, and he was able to drive it out of there. As I said, first home run of the spring, 1-0 Phillies. And then he bombed the second inning. Odubel Herrera, who went 1 for 2 the other day, got his first hit of spring training. Well, this time he has his first home run of spring training as he homers on a fly ball to right field, his first home run at the spring. And that was a hanging breaking ball that he waited on, and it's now 2-0 Phillies. So Odubel Herrera, has a press conference the other day. Officially apologizes for what he did. He took full responsibility, and he is asking the fans to forgive him. And I forgive you, Odubel Herrera. I really, really do. What he did was wrong, but the fact he took responsibility, shows a lot. It just shows a lot. He's not one of these guys, who's arrogant. He's not going to take responsibility. He said, I take responsibility. I apologize. What I did was wrong, and he talked about, earning back his girlfriend's trust, and apparently they're still together, but none of that really matters to me. But I just like the fact that he apologized and taking responsibility. That's what really matters to me. The fact that he's taking responsibility. And if things are going well in his personal life, then great. It's going to help us on, on the field production. I like that he's taking responsibility, not being arrogant. So Odubel Herrera, that was a nice, clean stroke. Odubel Herrera is not a exciting hitter to watch. He's just not, because he's not a pure hitter at all. Because he's just so goofy and everything with his stance. But I tell you, that was a nice clean stroke. So 2-0 Phillies. Then we had the bases loaded with CJ Cam. He singles on a sharp line drive to center field. Scott Kingery scores, and it's now 3-0 Phillies. So this is when the Phillies started to blow it up a little bit. During that bottom of the 4th inning. That was exciting. And then Nick Maton, he doubles on a sharp line drive to right center field. Alec Boehm and Odubel Herrera. And CJ Catherine scores a bases clearing double by Nick Maton, who made a pretty boneheaded decision out in the field the other day when the ball landed in no man's land. But he kind of makes up for here a bases clearing double to get the Phillies a 6-0 lead to really just blow this game wide open. Then in the bottom of the 4th inning, we were not done as Luke Williams doubles on a sharp line drive to left field. Nick Maton scores, and it is now a 7-0 Phillies lead. So Luke Williams, that was a really hard hit ground ball there that he hit down the line to score Nick Maton, who doubled on that base clearing double. And that was just awesome. A 7-0 Phillies lead. That was just great to see. And Rhys Hoskins, he didn't do a whole lot today. It was nice to see this, though. He singles on a sharp line drive to right field the other way, which is great. I mean, if you're going to see Austin go the opposite way, that's awesome. It just is. I mean, he's having some trouble in the past, with pulling everything, wanting to pull everything. This time he takes it the opposite way, which is great. And that scores Luke Williams to make it an 8-0 Phillies lead. I mean, we were just destroying these guys. We really, really were. This was just awesome. This was just awesome to see. I just love it. And then Alec Boehm, his first home run of spring training. He homers on a fine drive to center field, a 3-1 shot that scores Hazley and Hoskins, and it is now 11-0 Phillies. Is piling it on here. I mean, my oh my, this is all in the bottom of the fourth inning. Keep in mind, this is just awesome. As I said, we didn't score all 11 runs in the bottom of the fourth inning, but I mean, a majority of our runs scored in the bottom of the fourth inning. What a bottom of the fourth inning that was. That was just awesome. Cap it out with that Alec Boehm, first home run of spring training. As I said, 11-0 Phillies. And in the bottom of the sixth inning, Mickey Moniak, he gets a little, in the action a little bit. He homers on a fly ball to right field, his first home run of the spring. It's now 12-0 Phillies. So, Mickey Moniak, that was a nicely hit home run. That just was. I mean, all these line drives, all these homers, all these doubles, all these extra base hits. I mean, they were just the cleanest strokes. I mean, this was just awesome. Hardly hit balls. They just were. These balls were stoked. I mean, they really just were. And Mickey Moniak wouldn't be done later in the ball game. And then in the seventh inning, Luke Williams homers on a fly ball to left center field. A 2-run shot also scores Luis Garcia, a 2-run shot to make it a 14-0 Phillies lead. And as I said, Mickey Moniak would not be done as he then went homer on a fly ball to right field, his second of the spring, second of the ball game, to make it a 15-0 final score. And the Phillies are going to win by that score, 15-0. I mean, my oh my, that was just amazing. 15-0 your final score. The Phillies just absolutely destroy the Yankees in this one. As I said, Matt Moore started this game for the Phillies, went 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And how about Vince Velasquez, 2 innings, 3 strikeouts? I mean, he was just unbelievable. He was unbelievable. Once again, just 2 innings, Vince Velasquez is going to convince me that he's going to have a breakout year. Of course, some of these fans are going to find a way to, think he's going to do well this year. I mean, I hope he does well. He's not going to, though, because I have zero confidence in Vince Velasquez. But I have to say he looked very, very good today. And that doesn't change my opinion. That doesn't change how I feel. That, he's unreliable and he's not that good. And I still believe that. But, what he showed me today, he was very, very good. I have to say. He did very, very well today. I will give him that, but still not the biggest Vince Velasquez fan. I think you all know that. I don't think a lot of people are the biggest, Vince Velasquez fans, but they know, that, you have to admit, that, he did very, very well today. He just didn't, just 2 innings. We all know he just can't go deep because he has no stamina, because he struggles with his control. Anyone that thinks he could be in the bullpen, as I talked about before, this doesn't, did they not look at the facts? Because the reason why he can't go deep is because his pitch count's way up. It's one thing if, he's capping out at 60, 70 pitches, in the 5th inning. You think well, he just can't, put him in the bullpen because you know what? He just can't go deeper because, he can still locate. But the fact that his pitch count is, jacked up and, he's already at 100 pitches in 5 innings shows that he cannot locate because he's walking a bunch of people. But today, in just 2 innings of work, we did not see that. 3 strikeouts. He didn't walk anybody. He looked very, very good. He looked very, very good. And as I said, Ramon also, he did his job. Brandon Kinsler, Brian Mitchell. If Brandon Kinsler, he needs to make this team. He really does. Bryce Harper really pushed big for the Phillies to sign him. He needs to make. I do believe he probably will make this team. He has to. He just has. He had a very, very good guy in the Miami Marlins bullpen last year. So I just love what I saw of this Phillies team today. This win really gets me fired up. Matt Moore with the W in this one. What's Bryce Harper? Let's just talk about this for a sec. A lot of people are asking, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I did a little research. It's as expected. You're going to get babied a little bit if you're, signed a, 13-year, $330 million contract. They're kind of taking their time with him. There's no rush. That's the report I read. No rush to get Bryce Harper into spring training action just yet. Of course, he's working out with the team and, doing all, activities and all that kind of stuff. But no in-game action yet. We haven't seen Bryce Harper yet. I gotta think we're gonna see him sometime soon. Tomorrow is a home game, which increases his odds of playing. Road game, I'm gonna say there's no chance. Occasionally you'll see him play on a spring training road game. Not often. Occasionally you will, but as I said, that's not a very often occurrence. Once again, I kind of understand it. You kind of got to, let him rest up. And I think you're going to see a lot of him closer to the end of spring training when, once we start, getting a little bit more serious, ready for the, regular season. At this point, it's pretty early. It's only the first week. once again, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for spring training to be, moving underway, and it already is. I mean, it's hard to believe we're already, 1 week in the game action here. But you got to be patient. You have to understand, you don't want to risk an injury, and also you're going to let the younger guys play. I mean, Dewey's not, a young guy, but you want to give guys some other, more opportunities. I mean, look who played today. I mean, Mickey Moniak, Nick Maton, Luke Williams. I mean, we're giving guys other opportunities to play. We're giving other guys opportunities to play. I mean, we just are. So, I mean, that's what spring training's all about. I mean, we always talk about what spring training is, right? We have to temper our expectations. I always talk about, the meaning of spring training. Let's not forget the true meaning of spring training. Let's not forget about it. So, I mean, I have to, once again, he's going to have to start getting some ABs. He just is. Sometime soon. I hope to see him soon. I love this guy. He's my favorite player. He's a great guy. I think he fits great in his team. I mean, I think we all know that, but I'm looking forward to seeing him play. And I'm with you. I mean, I think it's time. I mean, tomorrow, it's Friday, a home game. Hopefully we see him. I think that Girardi probably would have already announced that by now. A lot of us come out pretty early. I mean, not 24 hours before game time. We'll find out tomorrow morning if he's going to be playing, of course. What my answer? I'd say it's 50-50. I think that Joe Girardi in his post-game press conference would probably allude to that and say you're going to be seeing Bryce tomorrow, which he made no indication as of now. But hopefully we do, because honestly, once again, the game's coming in on TV tomorrow. He's not going to play during a road game, so I mean, tomorrow's it. If he doesn't play tomorrow, then we're going to have to wait again until next week. But let's not focus too much on Bryce Harper, because we know what Bryce Harper's going to do out there for us every single year. Now let's focus on the players that we kind of unsure about, like Odubel Herrera. Spring training is a time to kind of take the attention off of the stars. Because we know what they could do. We know what they could do. We see it in the regular season. Spring training is the time where we take the attention, we put it on the younger guys. Like, we saw it in Mickey Moniak, as I said, Luke Williams, Mick Naton. It's time to, even Alec Boom, understand. I mean, he's, had so much success last year in the big leagues in such a short period of time. As I said, short period of time. We're still, kind of, figuring him out as a player. I mean, he made that beautiful play at TD Ballpark the other day at third base. I mean, I'm really concerned about Alec Boom's defense, but I mean, that was a beautiful play that he made. I mean, beautiful. I think he's really making strides to really improve his defense, because he needs to, because his defense is really, really lousy and bad. This is a time that we could take our attention off of the stars and put it on the younger guys. So that's one good thing out of spring training. So I love what I saw of this Phillies team today. 15-0 your final score. This was just awesome. Yankees manager Aaron Boone had to take a leave of absence due to medical reasons. I hope he's okay. So we didn't see Aaron Boone today. Not that it, really affected us, but I'm just saying, I hope he's okay. Hopefully he gets better soon. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies House of Instagram, RFNX, Instagram, card text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshouse@gmail.com. Once again, game recap today. No game recap tomorrow. I will not be recapping tomorrow's game. Saturday and Sunday, both will be recapped. So games Saturday and Sunday will both be recapped. Unfortunately, neither game will be televised. And someone made a great point today. Like, shouldn't every MLB game be televised? It's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. But anyway, not really the end of the world. Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow at Baycare Ballpark. Chase Henderson on the mound going against Cooley. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Phillies defeat the Yankees 15-0. Once again, guys, I am Luke. Let's go Phillies. I'll see you guys.